wanted to create that space where people could just fall in love with our inventory and fall in love with the possibility of the things that they could do with the things that we curate. Hi everyone, my name is Brittny Bagley. I am the founder of Belux Event Rentals, Luxe Jumpers, and Six Figure Seasons, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So Belux was founded in March of 2019 and is our luxury event rental company. Belux represents luxury, opulence, being bold, making a statement, and being over the top. Luxe Jumpers is our modern bounce house company, founded in 2021, and it is the modern take on bounce houses, honestly used more so for weddings and adult social events than used for kids events. Six Figure Seasons is our educational platform, which is geared towards the empowerment of people who want to jump into the event rental business and grow it well beyond six figures. I had my first son when I was 17. My whole perspective on life changed after I had my son, quite honestly. And I just wanted to always move to the next level, whether it was a job, whether it was a house, whether it was a car. I just always felt the need to upgrade our way of living for him. After reading a book by Hill Harper, I said, you know what? I really, really need to further my education for the betterment of me and my son. So I decided to enroll back in school. I enrolled into Coppin State University full-time. I was also working full-time. My son was about 5 years old, and it was difficult. But what I learned in that is the resiliency that I have, the tenacity to just get things done. I graduated with a bachelor's in psychology in the winter of 2013 on the dean's list. Even though at that time I had 2 kids. My youngest son at that time was only about 3 or 4 months old. One of my main inspirations for creating Belux was to find some new passion, to find something new to do. My marriage was failing. I hated my job, and I was just in a period of unhappiness. I wanted to tap into my real passion, which was in styling of something. And I had went back and forth in my mind, like, do I want to do interior design? Do I want to do events? And I found that the event lane was such an untapped market in Baltimore. In the summer of 2020, there was a standout moment that made me feel like, you know what? I got something here. I was sitting at my desk. I was still working at my full-time job. And I just thought to myself, I said, wait a minute, you booked a lot of people in the last couple of days. Let's kind of see what's going on here. And as I went back and looked at my bookings for the last 3 days, the revenue that I was making, it exceeded my monthly revenue at my job. And I knew at that point that this business was something special. The primary goal of Belux is to set the trends and not follow them. So just being able to tap into my natural ability to seek out pieces that others don't have and create experiences that you don't see quite often. I think that that is something that definitely pushes us to the forefront. I just have a genuine desire to help people win. That's what Six Figure Seasons is for. Six Figure Seasons is not for me. I find it empowering to empower people, especially women of color who are trying to get into this business, who are trying to build some type of legacy for their families. So Runway is my new baby. Runway is an exclusive event series that honestly fuses together my 2 favorite pastimes, which is travel and fashion. Our very first event is going to be a Hollywood-inspired gala. And the reason that I chose to do a Hollywood-inspired gala is because I wanted to bring the opulence of Hollywood. I wanted to bring the flashing lights and all of the dazzle and glamour from that big city right here to Baltimore. And what better city, what better celebration on the 5-year anniversary of Belux to, you know, kind of turn this beautiful space into other than Hollywood. So that specific date really stood out to me. It was December 6, 2018. And 12 plus 6 equals 18. And for some reason, that number 18 just stood out to me. Can't tell you why. It just, from that moment, it just stood out. So when it was time to launch Belux, I was looking for, honestly, a date and Saturday of that month to launch it. And when I looked at the 23rd, I noticed that the 3, the 2 and the 3 and the 23rd and the 1 and the 9 and 19 all equal 18. And for me, that was a sign that that was the day to launch Belux. Something about the number 18. It made me feel like it was a sign, I don't know, from God, from the universe to say, this is the day to launch it on. And it just so happened to be Women's History Month. I don't think that was a coincidence. I think that was some greater force. Where isn't Belux going? Belux is here to stay. And I think that these last 5 years have proven a lot for me personally. It has proven to me that I can do anything. Each of these businesses, each of these different avenues that I have launched have been successful in their own right. And I'm already speaking this on Runway. Runway will be very successful. But it has shown me that there are no limits to my mind. There are no limits to my creativity. There are no limits to the things that I can do as a woman, as an entrepreneur. So I can't tell you exactly where we're going to go from here. I can tell you that we're only going to get better over time. We're only going to perfect the ways in which we do business, in which we make people feel, the ways in which we curate our collections. It's just only going to improve with time. But this is just the beginning. I don't even feel like I really scratched the surface with all of the things that I want to do. And I know that I've done so much in the last 5 years, but this is just the beginning for us. And I am looking forward to see what the next 5, 10, 25 years brings.